Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a lot. Now in the last video, I built this beautiful thing. It's a little ruined tower, if you want to call it. It was a nice little small build that I did. I still got to add a few more things for it to be fully finished, but as of right now, I think that was a pretty good video. Also, quickly want to say thank you for the support on last video. It was a lot. Appreciate it. First video back, and it looked like you guys enjoyed it, so that's always good to see. And if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Today, we have an absolute monument of a project. Now, I've already done some collecting of the materials off camera, but I'm certainly not finished at all collecting all the materials. We have to terraform, we have to build, we have to regret our decisions, we have to do it all. Now, as you can see here, I have this little plateau thing, and you can see these little stone towers, or pillars. That's how our project's gonna look. Basically, it's gonna be a mansion. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be really cool. And so far, this is all I have to build it. These 3 sugar boxes, and I'm not even done collecting. I still need more materials, which is kind of crazy. This is probably my biggest project, like building-wise, that I've ever done. But I'm super excited for it, really. I know I had to come back with a bang, and I knew I had to build something nice that's not just a small little building. So, I'm back. I'm ready to build. Let's go. Now I'm finally done with this terraforming. It definitely took a little bit, but I think it looks alright. I think I blended it pretty well. I don't think both the sides are equally as big, so that might be something I have to change in the future. But I think for right now, it's good enough. Obviously the main thing is going to be building this mansion, but as I said, we still have to collect some materials for that. First, I need to collect a bit of azalea leaf for some nice and bright greenery around the build. Isn't it just so nice and bright? It's one of my favorite blocks in the game. One of my favorite leaves, honestly. It's just one of the best. Next, I had to visit some squids and nicely trade for some of their ink sacs. They took some convincing though, so I had to do it the hard way. Lastly, I just had to turn some gray and black concrete powder and just some regular concrete. I built up some huge towers to place water down. That's always how I've kind of done it. It might be slow. I should probably build a farm at some point, but I can't be bothered. Finally, now that we have all the material collecting done, and we have a lot of materials here that we have to build out of, we can finally get started building this thing. Now I'll probably build one part at a time and show you guys how I've done. So anyways, let's get started with the main part, the mansion part. Let's go. We are now finished building the first part of this mansion. As you can see, this is kind of like the main big piece of the mansion, but then we have these sides that will come out here. So we gotta build those. But I think so far this actually looks really nice. I got a little short on the iron there because, you know, I'm kind of poor. But yeah, I think overall it looks really nice. I'm actually really proud of just how it came out. I had a little screenshot. I didn't use like Like-Matic or anything. I just screenshot my second monitor. I just followed it off of that. I was planning to do maybe some oxidation, like from these, like being a little bit less oxidated, and then as it goes up, it gets more oxidated. But I decided to just go from the normal oxidized copper to the cut copper. I think that's a fine enough transition. I still think it looks kind of like one whole big blob of that color. So I'm gonna have to do something about the roof, but I think so far it looks pretty nice. And then the grates in the middle, just kind of break it up in between. But I think, yeah, this looks pretty nice. So, well, at least from the front side, this is kind of what we have going on in the back. I gotta add some more like blackness to the windows, because I have this black stained glass. But I'll do that in a minute. For now, though, I think this is pretty nice. But now our next task is to build these little side things. I don't really know what to call them, but let me just show you. Let's go. finally, we are done with this humongous build. That took quite a while for me. Probably over 100 days of just collecting materials, farming stuff, all that, just to build this. I love this thing a lot. It looks so cool. From the front at least. Here's kind of the bad news of this build. I have not done the back at all. I mean, not even close to the back. Even the sides are a bit iffy, like, you know what I'm saying? So this mansion will definitely require a lot more building in the future. But for right now, I'm really happy where it's at now. I really like these windows. I added some darkness to the bottom. And then at the bottom here, I added this little... this is actually brown concrete powder. Added it with some coarse dirt and built some bushes around. Just to add some greenery around the base. I think that looks nice. Before this video ends, I just want to do one more thing that I don't think a lot of YouTubers really do. So here I am in my creative building world where I do a lot of building stuff and I experiment with Axiom and stuff like that. But here is the actually original build. It did have this grading like I wanted to have. I didn't end up doing that because it would have taken a while. At least a lot longer than what it would have been. So yeah, I've had this build. I've had this actual like build in my creative world for literally like a year. I know, it's insane. I've had this for a while, and I've always wanted to build it in survival, but I've just had the chance. And now I feel like coming back to my YouTube channel, I feel like this is the best time. So I kind of want to go to detail. I feel like I said earlier, I feel like a lot of YouTubers don't do that, like with their hardcore builds or just builds in general. Just like what the thought process was going through this build. Now, as you can see here, I didn't end up doing it in my actual build, but I went from tinted glass to black stained glass just to kind of lighten it a bit. In my actual build, though, I just have black glass at the bottom and no glass behind it at the top. I also added some torches at the top layer of glass, just to add some ambient lighting in my world. So it's kind of like another thing, just making your eyes go upward with that light, with the darker light being at the bottom. As you can see, this is black concrete. So yeah, kind of like thinking about designing this build. This isn't based off anything, but I looked up some like old style houses, and I think making that on a bigger version and in Minecraft, I think it did a good job of that. And this gradient as well, I went on like a gradient.com, I forgot what the website was called, but I went on that. I found myself a gradient. I really liked it, and I built this, and I think it looks nice. This bottom gradient, I kind of came up with this myself. I like the coal leading to the dark, like from the stone as well. It transitions very nicely. I know it's kind of weird to build with coal ore, but I think it looks really nice. Now going over here to the little side piece that stick out, I actually didn't plan for it to be convex like it is now. Here it's kind of concave, or the other way around, I don't really know. Here it's kind of concave, you know, bending inwards, but in my hardcore world, I built it going outwards, like a kind of like a half circle. And that's, I kind of made that decision on the fly as I was building it, because obviously I want this to pop. I feel like if this was like coming out a bit, it wouldn't pop as much. Also with the terrain that I built, it would have like, kind of been sticking off, so it was kind of last minute decision as I was building it. But I think it came out a lot better than if I just used this design. Also as well, you can see there's glass, but behind that I put black stained glass just to kind of add a little bit of darkness there to that window, which I do like a lot. Anyways, I just want to thank you guys for watching. This was an awesome video to make, and I had such a great time just getting back into building, and with a pretty big project, honestly. I'm obviously not done, but it's a really great start. And obviously I did the front because I need a thumbnail. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe for more content. Subscribing really helps me a lot. I love subscribers. Please subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys next one. Have an amazing day, and goodbye.